Before us stands a quiet survivor of London's early Victorian age. An early Victorian townhouse, built between 1820 and 1840. Its soot-darkened red brick carrying the memory of coal fires, fog, and centuries of weather. The gray slate roof above has endured frost, smoke, and seasons without complaint. But time leaves its mark on everything. Today, we begin gently. Snow rests thick upon the slate tiles, a soft white weight pressing against history. With steady hands and wooden tools, the surface is cleared, slowly, respectfully. Each push of the shovel reveals slate that has not seen daylight in months. Listen closely. The subtle scrape of wood against ice. The quiet slide of snow slipping from roof edge to courtyard stone below. As the frost gives way, the slate begins to breathe again. Thin ice fractures along tile edges. A delicate cracking sound, sharp yet fleeting. The roof exhales the cold of winter. Beneath the melted snow lies moss. Dense, soft, persistent. It has grown patiently between the slate seams, fed by rain and London mist. With a flat wooden scraper, the moss is lifted. Not torn, not rushed, just eased away in slow, deliberate strokes. There is something deeply satisfying in the separation. The gentle peel, the soft fall of green onto scaffold boards. And beneath it, the true color of the slate emerges. Cool gray, subtle blue tones, textured by time. Water is poured lightly across the tiles. It travels along familiar channels, flowing as it once did when the roof was young. Droplets gather, then fall, one by one. Now comes inspection. Each slate tile is tapped softly with a small hammer. A dull note signals strength. A hollow tone suggests fatigue. A hairline crack reveals itself in the morning light. It is small, but in restoration, small matters greatly. The damaged tile is carefully loosened from its hook, lifted with both hands, removed without disturbing its neighbors. A replacement slate is positioned, aligned with care, its edges meeting perfectly with those beside it. A copper nail is placed, and gently tapped home. Not forceful, not hurried, just enough to secure another generation. Row by row, the roof regains its order. Attention turns now to the chimney stack, blackened by decades of soot and city smoke. Its red brick hidden beneath a heavy coat of history. A soft brush begins the work. Soot loosens in quiet clouds. Dark dust drifting downward. Brick slowly revealed beneath. There is something intimate about cleaning brick. The grain, the pores, the uneven edges. Each one shaped by hands nearly 2 centuries ago. Mortar joints are inspected. Some have thinned. Others have cracked. Lime mortar is mixed in a simple metal bucket. The sound of the trowel folding paste into itself is slow and rhythmic. Earthy, honest. Fresh mortar is pressed into tired joints, smoothed carefully with the flat of the blade. Excess wiped away with a damp sponge. The chimney crown receives attention next. Small fractures sealed, edges restored to strength. Around its base, aged lead flashing sits dull and creased. It has served faithfully. A cloth passes over its surface. Dust lifts. A muted metallic sheen returns. The lead is gently reformed to the slate's contour, tapped softly with a wooden mallet. Each tap controlled, precise. Sealant is brushed along the edges, a final safeguard against rain driven by London wind. Back along the roofline, alignment is checked again. Slate edges adjusted by fingertip. Hooks secured beneath. Water is poured across the surface once more. This time it flows smoothly, evenly, without hesitation. Below, the cast iron gutter reveals its own burden. Leaves, silt, debris gathered over seasons. Gloved hands lift compacted matter free. A metal scraper clears the channel's base. Water runs through the gutter now, uninterrupted, clean. The downpipe releases a steady drip onto stone pavement below. Attention returns to the facade. Steam equipment stands ready beside the soot-darkened red brick. A gentle release of vapor meets the surface. There is a whisper when steam touches old brick. A low, velvety tone, like history being gently exhaled. Soot dissolves. Dark streaks trail downward. The red of the brick reemerges. A natural bristle brush follows. Circular movements. Measured. Patient. Stone window surrounds are treated with equal care. Their carved details scrubbed clean of pollution's grip. Water drips from ledges onto the pavement. Soft echoes in the quiet street. A breathable sealant is applied across restored brick. Smooth strokes from wide brush to surface. Protection without concealment. The slate roof receives its final brushing. Fine dust swept away. A cloth polishes individual tiles, leaving a subtle sheen that catches the pale light. Ridge tiles are nudged into perfect symmetry, tapped gently into place. The chimney face is wiped one final time. Mortar lines crisp. Brick glowing softly against the gray sky. Lead flashing is buffed to a calm, satin finish. Gutters are rinsed once more. Clear water flowing easily toward the downpipe. On the facade, fingertips glide across sealed brick. Dry, strong, protected. Tools are gathered neatly upon scaffold boards. Brushes aligned. Hammer laid flat. Cloths folded. Scaffolding begins to come down. With each section removed, the townhouse stands more confidently. Its restored roofline cutting cleanly against the mist. From the pavement, we pause. The early Victorian London townhouse now stands renewed. Not altered, not modernized, but restored. Its soot-darkened red brick is once again dignified rather than burdened. Its gray slate roof aligned and secure. Water beads gently on the sealed surface, then glides downward without staining. The courtyard stones are rinsed clean. Debris swept away. A slow upward gaze reveals the full elevation. Brick to stone, stone to slate, slate to chimney. Each material playing its part. The mist drifts quietly across the facade. Soft London light brightens the surface almost imperceptibly. From above, an aerial view reveals the complete roof. Chimney steady, lead flashing smooth, slate symmetrical. The townhouse rests among its neighbors. One of many, yet quietly distinct. This is the reward of careful restoration. Not spectacle, not transformation, but preservation. The materials tell their story more clearly now. Oak beams within, lime mortar between brick, slate shaped from ancient stone. Each carries the sound of touch, the scrape of moss removal, the tap of hammer on copper nail, the whisper of steam against brick. These sounds connect us to the hands who built it, and to the hands that now maintain it. Restoration is not merely repair. It is respect. Respect for craftsmanship, for endurance, for the quiet dignity of materials that have served faithfully for nearly 2 centuries. As the morning light settles across the restored facade, the townhouse seems to breathe differently. Not louder, but clearer. Its surfaces are clean, its roof secure, its structure protected against seasons yet to come. And so we leave it here, standing calmly in the London mist. Strong, balanced, prepared for another century. Thank you for witnessing this careful return to form, and may we always choose to preserve, rather than replace.
The restoration journey is complete. From soot to stone, this townhouse stands as a testament to timeless Victorian elegance.
घंटे और चाहते हैं सार सब्ज डीएपी अधी क्यों कदी पूरी बोगी छटवा ना